Good morning, Wildcats. Welcome back to a marvelous Monday of learning and a great week of learning. All right. Also, too, we're getting close to a midterm Woo. For quarter three, so we'll make sure our work's done and everything's in, ready to go. Super excited today. I have a meeting with eighth graders here in just a bit in the cafeteria. Seventh graders will be working on their Be Good People about empathy, and sixth grade will have their spa. We will start You Matter Week. Now, you matter every day here at Wesleyan, but however, we do want to take a time to, we do want to focus on how much you matter in our different mental well being, mental health. Um, Focus on this. We're going to focus on this from Tuesday to next Monday. That will be You Matter activities built by the counselors. We're super excited about that. Um, Again, we have I Learn checkpoints coming up this week. Let's do our best, give it your best effort, work through things as they come. I believe math is today and tomorrow. So let's get to announcements and let's go ahead and go over some of these things. All right, today is Monday, January the 27th, 2025, and these are your morning announcements. The mission of Wesleyan Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. All right, safe Wildcats keep their hands to themselves and resolve conflicts peacefully. On the bus, safe Wildcats stay in your seat until you're stopped. You do not yell or make loud noises. You follow the driver's every direction, and your phone should play sounds and music through headphones only, not out loud and not through a speaker. Also, riding the bus is a privilege which can be taken away. Respectful Wildcats use respectful words when communicating to any person. Responsible Wildcats have their IDs around their necks, binders, student agendas, and pencils with them and filled out. Also, hats and sunglasses are off, hoods are down, phones, earbuds, headphones, purses, and backpacks are in their lockers and blankets. Stay at home. Also, responsible Wildcats report to every class on time every day. All right, today is a white day, so we have an advisory, block 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I learned checkpoints too. Also, what this means, so we started with math these 2 days. We're limiting passes, and we're not out in the LGIs working. We are not going to be in the LGIs working at all. But sixth grade, since math is first, you are working on expressions and data analysis, properties of operations, identity, inverse, commutative, associative, distributive, substitution, inequality, and equations, and also working on inequalities with rational numbers. All right, in math in seventh grade, your proportional relationships with unit rate, you're defining slope and linear functions. And in eighth grade, you're actually sloping and linear functions with y equals mx plus b. You also have the x values and independent variables. You're also comparing and constructing functions and properties of functions in different forms. Again, no passes. We're limiting passes during that, and nobody in the LGI working. All right, 7th and 8th graders, tomorrow night will be after school, will be Japanese, and Wednesday as well. The next week will be Latin. All right, student council. I forgot to get last week. We had one on January 23rd, but we have one coming up on February the 27th. February the 27th, our next student council meeting. All right, today for lunch, spicy chicken tenders and bread, pizza, chipotle chicken wrap, yogurt parfait, and green beans. Tomorrow for breakfast, mini pancakes, muffins, cereal, juice, or assorted fruit. All right, again, 7th grade today, you are with the Be Good People lessons. And then, like I said, 6 will be with Spa, and 8th grade will be down with me. It is You Matter Week. Again, we want to make sure that you feel like you're connecting and you matter. We want you here at Wesleyan. We want you here as a productive member of society. Tú importas. That's in Spanish. Tú importas. All right, clean up Wesleyan. Make sure we're cleaning up language, messes, hallways, cafeteria, classrooms, and restrooms. And also wash your hands for 20 seconds and use a vampire cough to cough into your sleeve or sneeze. All right, the life of Dr. King. We're going to talk about the later 60s. So in 67, Dr. King wrote a book called Where Do We Go From Here? Chaos or Community. The Supreme Court upheld his conviction in a Birmingham court. He was demonstrating without a permit. He spent 4 days in a Birmingham jail. And November 27th, King announced the creation of a Poor People's Campaign. It focuses on jobs and freedom for the poor of all races. He also declares that the Poor People's Campaign will end in a march on Washington. They'll demand a $12 billion economic bill of rights. This will promise employment to those who can work, money for those who can't, and end housing discrimination. He also marches in the support of sanitation workers on strike in Memphis, Tennessee. And on March 28th, King leads a march that turns violent. It's the first time that's ever happened. He also gives his speech, "I've been to the mountaintop." At sunset on April 4th, 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is shot and killed. He was standing on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee. His funeral on April 9th will be a global event, and within a week of his assassination, the Open Housing Act is passed by Congress. And as we went over before Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, in 1983, the Senate voted to make MLK's birthday a national holiday. And then 1986 was the first year to celebrate. In 1993, all of the states finally ratified, with Arizona and New Hampshire celebrating the holiday. All right, our dress code here at West Lane: your no undone belts, no sleepwear, no hats, no hoods. Sit in the correct tables and you're facing your center in the cafeteria and have your ID. Also, you are staying in your seat to a grade level call, and you're walking back to the right to your class from where you came. All trash and trays should be off the floors and tables, and each student gets an average of 1 pass a week and no pass in the first 20 minutes or last 20 minutes of class. And students, all restroom passes out of class are 5 minutes or less. And the bell does not dismiss you from class, your teacher does. Also, breakfast students, you must report directly to the cafetorium off the bus to get breakfast. And all food should be in the cafetorium, no food should be outside the cafetorium. And students, you must have your ID for you to receive a hall pass and check out library books. And all cell phones are in your locker between 9:25 and 4:25. They'll be taken if they're seen or heard. And if you're going to treat your phone or smartwatch like a phone, we'll treat it like a phone and take it from you. All right, don't forget our motto: Cada Wildcat, cada día mejora, which means every Wildcat, every day, gets better. Let's have a marvelous Monday, everyone.